Jono, welcome back to Quacks Chats. So we were supposed to have a guest, our mate Ryan, but scheduling issue, so it meant that he couldn't be here. So yeah, it's just me. We're checking in, easing back into things, and having a proper chat to start the year. So if you're listening to this while getting back into a routine or avoiding it, welcome. There's just one little thing left to say. Someone play the intro.
Hear the laughs, feel the chat, story spinning, imagine that. Life games and a little sass. Quacks and Chats, a bearded Steve podcast. Bearded Steve podcast.
So welcome back to Quacks and Chats, a Bearded Steve podcast. If you're new here, hello. If you're a regular, welcome back. And thank you for sticking around and making me part of your 2026. Today's episode is exactly what it says on the tin. I'm talking about the festive period, New Year's Eve, and taking a couple of days off where I didn't think about the podcast, streaming, or numbers. And honestly, how needed that was. I've also left it way too long because I've deleted it, but there is a whole podcast and a whole episode of me with no microphone on because I forgot to switch the microphone on, and a load of stuttering and a load of carnage. So yeah, to say that the rust is there is an understatement. But yeah, let's get into what happened over the festive period. So Christmas, because the build up to it was an experience. So, as you know from last episode, we travelled down south, and we came back on Christmas Day. We did it in a Mini. So that's now, you know, a Mini, and there's two big lads, me and my housemate and his partner, and a dog, all cramped in this small Mini. It was snug. Let's call it character building. Not the most comfortable journey, but one of those where you can just get on with it, laugh about it, and accept that personal space doesn't exist anymore, and kneecaps and backs aren't a thing. By the time we arrived, I think we arrived back home, everyone was relieved to stand up and go to the toilet. It was, yeah, a fun experience. So that started my Christmas Day. And then I was in the house all by my own, and it was no stress, no rushing about, leftover Chinese for food, which I stand by. Christmas dinner might now be a Chinese. I ran a hot bath and watched TV, watched the Vikings go and win against Cowboys. It was bliss. No pressure to make it feel special, just comfortable, quiet, and genuinely relaxing. And honestly, that's probably the best Christmas I could have asked for the year that we had last year. New Year's Eve was similar, but with a bit more noise. Drinking and gaming with my housemates. No big plans, no going out, no standing in the cold pretending midnight is life-changing. We were just in, having a laugh, playing games and enjoying ourselves. And we got a dartboard, which is completely taken over the house and in the kitchen. And I love it. Look, we even got our own little bully. Like, it's great. There's just something so simple about it. Someone's always throwing darts. Someone's always keeping score badly. And it's just become the thing of the house, which is way better than doom scrolling. Like, we're chatting a lot more since having the dartboard than everyone's sat downstairs scrolling through their phones. So yeah, the dartboard. Good addition, even though one of our housemates doesn't like it. But yeah, one of the best parts of the festive period, though, was completely switching off. Not thinking about the podcast, like those thoughts snuck in going, oh, what's the script going to be? What's this going to be? What's this? What are we going to do? And I was like, do you know what? I'm having time. I'm having time off. We don't need a script. We don't need anything. And this is why this is getting recorded on the Sunday. Well, it was recorded yesterday, as in Sunday. Literally took as much time off as possible. Not thinking about streaming, not checking numbers, not staring at stats or views or listens. It's just relaxing. And I didn't realise how much I needed that until I actually did it. Like I say about it in other episodes about switching off completely. But to actually switch off was so bliss. So nice. Like having my phone off at Christmas, be like, send all my messages, ring the people I needed, and then just switched it off and just did nothing. It was bliss. And yeah, when you're creating stuff regularly, it's very easy to get caught up in numbers, especially me. I stare at numbers and be like, why didn't this do well? Why did this do well? What's going on? What can I do? So even when you don't mean to, like I can be scrolling through TikTok and then go, oh, let's look at the stats. Let's look at our stats. Let's look at this. And it's like, why? And so having a couple of days where I just didn't look at it at all, it was massive. It was so nice. It reminded me why I started doing it in the first place, because I enjoy it, not because of what the numbers say. And I think that's why we've come back a lot more energetic and a lot more willing for things to not be perfect and not be put in its box. It's great. I know a load of you as well had the same this year with Christmas. It was switching off, going to see friends and family, and having time to yourself. And yeah, I think that's what just sums up 2025. And I want this year to start the exact same, where I'm not staring at numbers. Where one number I'm going to be staring at is we're planning to lose weight. So we're 115 at the moment, 115 kilograms at the moment, and we're going to try and get ourselves down. So we'll do a weekly check-in for numbers. But yeah, we're not going to sprint. We are to lose weight, but no sprint, no pressure, no forcing productivity for the sake of it. Just easing back in, enjoying what I'm doing again, and keeping things sustainable. And if you're listening to this and you've also taken a step back over the holidays, good. If you're still tired, that's normal. You're not ready to go full speed yet. We're in the middle of winter. The days are short. It's cold. Like, we've just had a load of snow. So yeah, January doesn't need to be loud, and just ease yourself into the new year. Don't set yourself up to fail. And this is why I was going to chat to Ryan about it, where setting New Year's resolutions are pointless, because you're then putting yourself under pressure for 2 weeks, and then you go, oh, I'm not going to do it anymore. And that's fine, because there's the chemical imbalance of the shorter days, the cold. Yeah, just be you this year. Everyone just take a step back and be like, cool, this year we're getting our ducks in a line. Talk about ducks in a line, let's talk about gaming.
Story spinning, imagine that. Life, games, and a little sass. Quacks and Chats, a bearded Steve podcast.
So yeah, January 2026 is bringing 2 confirmed new titles to Xbox Game Pass. A nice incentive if you're already a subscriber paying £22 a month. And definitely something to talk about for New Year gaming plans. I'll let you search it up, but there's some new games coming in. If you use cloud streaming, Nvidia's GeForce Now is starting the year with a bunch of fresh games as well. So for members, which could be a good way to try titles without installing. So yeah, that cloud gaming, other people now started doing it. It's great. Sony have revealed that PlayStation Plus Essential free games for January, but some subscribers aren't thrilled, calling the lineup repetitive. Makes for a good chat about value and what people actually want. But yeah, PlayStation are in the bin. Like we said when Joker was on, Xbox are teaming up with Steam as well, so all your Steam games can go on Xbox, and all your Xbox games can go on your Steam, and it's great. brand new titles coming as well, and some of them are great. Like Animal Crossing New Horizons is going on the Switch 2. The Legends of Heroes Trials Beyond the Horizon are landing in January. That's only a couple of weeks away. Other notable releases include Broken Law, Unfollow, MIO, Memories in Orbit, and GUI, all dropping across platforms this month. Beyond January, keep your eyes out for a long-term releases like 007 First Light coming in May. Perfect Bond action vibes. There's also been some speculation if GTA was going to get delayed. Rockstar have denied those claims, saying it's still coming out in November 2026. But yeah, it keeps going and it's great. Talk about things that are great. It's weird news time. Whoa.
Life games and a little sass. Quacks and Chats, a bearded Steve podcast.
So we're going to start off with Delta flight traveling from Orlando to Los Angeles made an emergency landing because of a bizarre unidentified odor in the cabin. Passengers and crew were affected, but the source was never found, and this wasn't the only flight reported strange fumes around the same time. That's the kind of thing you can imagine people whispering about in lounges and going, was it aliens or just a burrito, or did someone have a fart and not own up to it? Some truly odd science stories made waves too. A caterpillar that literally wears the bones of its prey as camouflage. Legend. Astronomers think Earth might be trapped in a vast cosmic void. Archaeologists uncovered a 280-year-old mummy with bizarre embalming methods never seen before, and scientists are looking at ways to bring back extinct animals like the American direwolf. And then the last little story is a delivery driver refuses his tips because they wanted better ratings on their app than actual money. So yeah, that's your weird news. And let's wrap 2026 intro episode up. So yeah, that's the episode. Just to check in, a chat, and a calm way to start the 2026. Thanks for listening. Thank you for being here, and thank you for letting this podcast be what it's meant to be, a space without pressure. Next week is a birthday special, as it literally drops on my birthday, my 28th birthday. Oh, we're getting old. Too old. So make sure you come back for that one, as I feel like it's going to be a good one, and it's going to be carnage. Don't forget to check out the store for your 2026 goodies. Join the Discord to bring back Community Corner, and also to just have a chat whilst the podcast or stream's not happening. And if that's not enough me somehow, go check out the live streams on TikTok at the Bearded Steve. But yeah, thanks for listening to Quacks and Chats, a Bearded Steve podcast. Till next week, keep those ducks in a line. Good. Bye.